Hi splendid lovers, welcome to another amazing video. So guys, in today's video I'll be sharing with you this simple tip or step you can take as a beginner in your cake business for you to generate more income. Okay guys, if this is your first time coming across my channel, you are highly welcome to the splendid family. Please do not make it your last by subscribing to this amazing channel. And to my old and returning subscribers, you guys, thank you so much for always coming back to support my channel. You guys are the best. So guys, without further ado, let's dive right into the business of the day. Okay, so like I said, I'm sharing with you these simple tips you can implement in your cake business to generate more income. Sounds interesting, right? My number one point is going to be rent instead of buying. That's rent, R-E-N-T, yeah, instead of buying. Now, this particular tip, where you are to implement it as a beginner baker, is mainly when you want to do like wedding cakes, okay, or maybe those fondant cake that really require some kind of material that you know that you can easily rent them instead of buying. Sometimes most of these material, the profit you are going to make from that particular cake you want to make, it won't be like enough for you to buy that particular thing. Let's take for instance a cake separator or divider or whatever you call it. Okay, let me give you guys a backstory. Yeah, back then when I started baking, there was this cake design I wanted to make, or I make actually. I actually made the cake. It was a wedding cake. So I went ahead to get this. I think it's called chandelier, right? It's used like for in between cake layers. Yeah, cake separator or divider. I got it for that particular cake, thinking and hoping, yeah, that I'm going to use it for another wedding cake. Because obviously, stuff like that, you can use it for a one tier cake, like a regular birthday cake or anniversary cake, yeah. But could you believe that that stuff I've not used it for any other cake apart from that wedding cake which I made? Now, trust me, it's a beautiful thing for your client to tell you that, oh, if you have clients that are actually telling you, just do your thing, I trust you to come up with a beautiful idea. Okay, it's most likely that you're going to be using like those stuff which you bought. But trust me, these things they have time limits. Yeah, the cake design that is trending this month is not what is going to trend next month. And you will agree with me that before most couples come to you as a baker, they already have an idea of how they want their wedding cake to look like. So I just bought that stuff and I used it just once, and trust me, it was so expensive. Like the profit I made from that particular job wasn't like, it was not enough to cover for that stuff I bought. So if you are opportune, like you know a baker friend, or maybe your boss or your trainer where you learn how to bake, they have this stuff and you can pay, like rent it, after usage you return back to the owner. It's going to be better, okay, for you at that initial stage of your baking business. Yeah, so you want to do more of renting if you can than buying. It's going to save cost and you are going to make more money. We'll be talking about number 2 point, which is give your customer sample that does not require much design. Now, the higher the design on your cake, the like much cake tools you are going to use to work on that cake. You agree with me, as a beginner baker, you don't have much cake tools to work with. That does not mean that you still cannot come up with a very beautiful design of your cakes, right? So go with cakes that you know that you have the tools already in your cake studio. So when you want to give your customers samples to choose from, these are the things that you want to put into consideration. Because if you go ahead to give them cake that require you going for more cake tools, like you buying more cake tools, you notice that at the end of the day, you're not going to make much profit. It's not as if you're not going to get these cake tools, okay? But it is stage by stage. This is just your starting process. So you want to actually work as a beginner. Trust me, you can still deliver beautiful cakes instead of going for a design that baker A has already created. Baker A might have been baking for over 10 years, over 20 years, and you're going for that design, and you know that you don't have those cake tools to work with. And your client, how much are you possibly going to charge your client that you want to start buying like 2 to 3 or even 4 cake tools for just one cake job? It doesn't make sense to me, right? So you want to, like, what's the word, economize, right? You want to economize and maximize your profits. So go for cake designs that you know that you already have the tools you are going to use to work on that particular job. So with that being said, let's go to point number 3. This video is actually going to be a short video. I think here I have just 3 points. Number 1 being do more of renting instead of buying. Yeah, I already explained on that. Number 2, give your customer samples that does not have much design, which I just talked about. And the last point is be creative, come up with ideas. Okay, this is also relating to the number 2 point. You don't have to go search for cake designs whenever you have cake job. Trust me, there are some very sweet customers that you are going to like. Just tell them, trust me with your job and I'm going to deliver. Please don't go and tell a customer to trust you with their job that you're going to deliver, and at the end you won't even deliver up to standard. Please, even if you are trying to like keep it simple, work with the cake tools that you have, but know what is on trend. Know what is on trend and know what to deliver, right? But be creative while at it. There's nothing wrong in being the like mastermind of a cake design, and that design will go viral and every other baker would like be making that design. Is not a bad thing for your cake business. It's going to boost your cake business. So you want to do more of your own creation. Think, okay, think as a baker, we do a lot of thinking. Do a lot of thinking, come up with ideas. Okay, you can create your own design on a cake dummy and put it out there as a sample for your customer to see. Trust me, they are going to go for that cake if it is something beautiful. So you want to think outside the box, be creative, and give your customers beautiful samples for them to choose from. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope these few points of mine actually like impact your cake business and help you generate more income for your cake business. So thank you so much for watching this video up till this very moment. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do where to subscribe. Okay, join this splendid family for more amazing cooking and baking videos. Okay, give this video a thumbs up, share the video if you can, and drop your thoughts in the comment section. For now, stay happy, stay blessed, and stay safe. Bye bye.